carrying out the stimulus package. And then I'm going to go over the FAQs with you and all the screwed up situations. My name is Brian Kim. I'm a CPA and tax practice owner. And if you notice, or if you will notice, I'm going to do this in one take, no edits, because frankly, it's a bloodbath out there and I have individuals and small businesses to help. So if I make any errors, please forgive me. If you want your stimulus check as fast as possible, you'll need to have your 2019 tax return data on file with the IRS. The Trump administration has said
over the last few weeks, the S&P 500 dropped over 15% in value, which is making many people nervous and uncertain about the future of their investment.
And so you look at the boards over here, they're bright red and all this. And if I was a millennial, I'd be concerned. As you know, people say, what can I do? Well, everybody can go out and buy silver right now. The other thing is, what am I investing in? I'm still in real estate. You know why? Interest rates are so low. The other thing too, I'm investing in my friend's school. Now, why I'm investing in school? One reason.
All right, guys, it's been an insane week with the coronavirus, the Dow plunging 2,000 points, interest rates at an all-time low.
Amidst the COVID-19 pandemic right now, a lot of people are calling for a recessionary period as of this time.
Potential big trouble for the Trump economy. The stock market posted its biggest decline of the year as a key predictor of recession is now flashing for the first time since 2007.
I do not know if we are in a recession yet, but I do know it's a possibility, and I thought that I'd make this video to talk about some things you should think about financially for yourselves to make sure you don't make any mistakes during this unprecedented time. I do want to make clear that this is not financial advice specific to any individual situation. I am a financial advisor at a bank, and I completely understand that everybody has a unique circumstance financially. So just see this video as just some ideas of how maybe you can tackle your life right now. And keep in mind, these are just all my opinions. Somebody else might have a completely different opinion on how you should tackle this period of time. But anyways, let's dive into this video. Credit cards. A large number of us carry credit card debt month to month that we struggle to pay off. The problem with debt like this is the high interest cost of having it, anywhere from 20% or more, depending on who your credit card carrier is. It's imperative to pay this down as much as you can to open up more room in your budget. Additionally, depending on how secure your job is, it will be much more difficult to get back on your feet if you're laid off and overspent on your credit card. Considering the lockdowns that are happening in countries right now and the closing of many businesses, you should really consider this if you're in credit card debt. I do understand you may have other debts such as car loans, for example. I would definitely think about prioritizing your debt in order of what one is costing you the most interest and go from there. I do want to make clear though that paying off credit card debt should be a top priority no matter where we are in the economic cycle. It allows you to have the budget to allocate your money towards more important things, which I'll discuss right now in this video. Emergency fund. My favorite saying is to always pay yourself first, even if it's just $5 a paycheck. Building an emergency savings gives you options. It allows you to have just a little bit more freedom in how you live your life. It provides you the cushion you need to stay away from using your credit card for emergencies and accumulating debt again, or even something as drastic as helping you through job loss. It's very easy to get started with this. You simply need to go to your financial institution and open up an additional savings account, and then from there you can start contributing and building up your emergency fund. Budgeting. This is the hardest thing I've found to create a habit for myself. It's like dieting or working out. It's very simple to implement but hard to execute. By auditing your expenses and how you actually are spending every dollar, you'll definitely be surprised on how much you may have overspent on discretionary things like food. Creating a budget allows you to reduce or even outright eliminate things that are not important in your life. Please, I beg anybody watching this video, creating a budget does not mean allocating a ton of money towards buying a life's supply of things like toilet paper at the grocery store. I kid you not, I've talked about toilet paper more in the past week than I ever have in my entire life. Just please consider your friends and neighbors and your community before you overspend and allocate a huge budget towards essential items that everybody needs access to. Retirement
Things are probably going to get a lot worse before they get better. Ever since the CDC officially declared a pandemic on March 11th, one by one, cities and states are locking down and ordering people to stay at home. As a result, companies in the airline, restaurant, travel, and retail sector are taking big hits, which in and of itself wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for these four things. First, corporate debt. Corporate debt is at the highest levels that they've ever been at in history. Also, falling oil prices, which isn't so great for the US because it's one of the largest producers of oil in the world. Also, the domino effect that mass layoffs will have on consumer spending, which we haven't even begun to see yet. And fourthly, dysfunctional politics, where we have two opposing parties in gridlock, the Democrats and the Republicans, and they seem to have trouble agreeing on anything, even in times of crisis. So there's a lot going on in the world right now, and it's more important than ever to have financial literacy. In the midst of panic and fear, financial literacy is what empowers you to make decisions on the basis of facts and not emotion. So today, I'm here to help you make sense of what's happening and why it's happening, and then use that information to make informed decisions for yourself. In this video, we're going to talk about why we're headed into a recession. Also, we'll talk about what factors will influence how bad this recession gets and how quickly we might get out of it. And finally, I'll also talk about how to prepare yourself financially so that you can get to the other side intact and even benefit from all this craziness. Because as Albert Einstein once said, in the midst of every crisis lies
Hello everybody.
Hi. How can you
So the stock market has crashed.
You want me to talk about when I come home at night and my sons ask me what I did today? I actually.
So we're going to move.
Let's face facts. We are
Steve, I'll be blunt. I think the implications are recession in 2020. We have 9 major.
Welcome to St.
No, I just came up with